Hard to believe, but it's been about a year since the government shutdown, which took place from October 1st to October 16th, was the third longest shutdown in history. Approximately 800,000 federal workers were indefinitely furloughed. Another 1.3 million were required to report to work without known payment dates. Our friend in the Border Patrol did have to deal with this, Lewis, and I remember him explaining to us how the entire thing worked and having to figure out, okay, I can maybe use some of my vacation time, or I can maybe change my deductions on taxes since I usually get money back at the end of the year, kind of how to figure out how to manage the fact that there were going to be fewer paychecks, less money that month, or those for that period. Only essential services were paid for, which of course includes Congress and congressional salaries, which are around $175,000 a year. And this, of course, was forced on us by Republicans who tried to blame Obama. Often, Lewis, the public is bamboozled when it comes to who is to blame for certain things or what is the reality of a certain policy or position. On this issue, Republicans had to face the reality that Americans, for the most part, realized the blame for the shutdown was squarely on Republicans.
It did seem to backfire. And normally we slam the media for their coverage of issues like this. And it wasn't necessarily, unbiased coverage that led this to backfire. I think just the sheer amount of coverage was what made this a bad move for the Republicans.
It didn't accomplish anything for Republicans, and even people like John Boehner, who is beholden to the most extreme elements of the Republican Party in many cases, but actually is not a dumb guy. He recognized that it was not a good thing for Republicans, and he was actually smart to relent and to allow the government shutdown to end, which a lot of Republicans, Lewis, were angry with him overdoing, and some of them still talk about it and say he never should have gone forward with allowing the shutdown to end. Even Boehner realized that it was not a good political situation for Republicans.
He certainly played a role in making it happen.
Right.
But yes, at the very least, he did have the vision to see that it was not going well and that it needed to stop.
It is a new month, and it is an important time for you to become a David Pakman Show member. If you've been watching the show, if you listen to the podcast, remember that we exist only because of membership support. We're talking about a few dollars a month. Go to davidpakman.com/membership. We have 7 or 8 great membership perks, all of which you get as a David Pakman Show member, and you will be funding directly the growth and expansion of alternatives to corporate media. It's a good thing all around. It'll feel great. Trust me. davidpakman.com/membership.